For a very long time, my most requested characters to actually appear in the McFarlane Multiverse figure line was a Sinestro and a classic comic Wonder Woman. We are getting both, and they're both going to be in the Collector Series. And hell, if you're Sinestro, you don't just get one figure, but two. There's a couple things I want to point out right now. One, Sinestro is one of my absolute favorite DC villains. He's right up there with Lex Luthor and the Riddler for me. Alongside that, he's the single thing in the Green Lantern side of DC that I like the most. I like Sinestro more than I like any Green Lantern. And with all of that, I would also point out that one of my absolute favorite figures from the Mattel line was the DC Universe Classic Sinestro. There's a lot of things that I like about Sinestro. This figure should be one of them. Because you look at this, right? The paint and the sculpt are phenomenal. Look at this body sculpt. Look at this head sculpt with these piercing yellow eyes. Oh my god, it's so good, dude. And then you have, like, the proportions throughout the body. You have wonderful articulation, good sculpted detail. You have good accessories even. You have the Sinestro core lantern. I kind of wish it was, actual opaque plastic as opposed to translucent, but that's fine. And you get this cool grabbing accessory that you can put on the arm like such. Kind of give like a... Ooh. Here, let me actually try to figure out how to get this on. Maybe kind of like this. There we go. That works a bit better. And then, yeah. Even this construct accessory is cool. Just the kind of grabby hands coming out of the ring. I like that. But where's the extra $10? Sinestro is standard sized. He comes with 2 accessories. He has no alternate heads or hands. There's nothing that separates him from a usual McFarlane DC release. Oh, I'm sorry, except for this, the stand and the card, which is, by the way, that's an awful panel. I hate it. That's not even the right design for this Sinestro. The hair was different. I know it's anal, but that's the $10 extra right there. The stand and the card, which no one uses. I guarantee you no one uses these in their display, and if they do, more power to you, sure, but that's not $10. This is not a $10 thing. So, where's the extra $10 here? Where's the extra $10? It would be lessened if you at least got, like, a good figure stand. You don't. You get the standard figure stand. You don't even get the flight stand. Literally, like, the biggest praise I gave the debut appearance Superman was at least they gave you the flight stand as well. And they couldn't even be bothered to give Sinestro a flight stand. So where is the $10? Trying to get back to some positives, Sinestro can use the bat accessory that came with the Yellow Lantern Batman. Sinestro Core Batman, I should say. That's great. Couldn't they have just repackaged this accessory back with Sinestro to give me a little bit of something? I'm sorry, this should be cool. This should be an awesome cross-play, cross-figure thing. But I can't get over the fact that construct, which by the way is meatier and better sculpted than the construct you got with Sinestro, that came with a $20 Batman. Sinestro, again, is $10 more. And there's not $10 more of figure here. And it's a thing where I'm realizing the McFarlane Collectors series, I used to think it would be like, characters that couldn't be done in normal retail. But then Superman with Krypto was just a repaint. They're selling you characters for the extra $10. It's the same scummy behavior that's turned me off of Transformers. I shouldn't have to pay $10 extra for a character that's core to the collection. If you gave Sinestro more stuff, if Sinestro came with more constructs, alternate heads, alternate hands, a flight stand, then yeah, absolutely. Throw in a few more accessories, get a little bit more money for Sinestro. But when this has everything that a $20 figure would have, and nothing extra, it's so clear that they put him here because they knew people would want a Sinestro because he's such an important character to DC, to Green Lantern, to the Legion of Doom, to anything you could possibly want to collect or build. And that is scummy. It's scummy. I want to recommend the Sinestro so badly, because I like this Sinestro a lot. If this was a $20 figure, oh my god, I would be singing this thing's praises. But $30, like, wait for it to go on sale, dude. There's so many good DC McFarlane figures right now. You shouldn't have to pay $10 extra to get someone who doesn't come with anything extra. You know? Same thing with the whole Crisis on Infinite Earths Build-A-Figure wave. Why? Why $40 for a Superman? Why $40 for a Spectre? And the answer is because they can. Or at least they think they can. I like my Sinestro. There is nothing wrong with this figure. It's just not worth the money. And I think McFarlane knew that too. They didn't care because it was Sinestro and people would buy. So, my recommend is wait for it to go on sale. $20, amazing Sinestro. $30, no.